everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I got this custom Tusken Raider that I did for the book of Boba Fett, and I'm going to quickly walk you through some of the steps of what I did. I found the archive edition of this Sand People, and I bought it so I can make this figure. And the first thing I did was, see this plastic robe? I disassembled the body, so I took the upper torso off and I took the head off, but I left the arms on the upper torso and I left the legs intact. And what I did was, this piece is sort of separate, it comes off, and I cut away some of it here and I cut it down, and then I also cut a slit in the back so I can get some extra movement in the figure. Then I got some yarn and I just kind of hot glued some of it together. You can see I got some hot glue on the back, and then I did like a real rough paint on it. So when I was painting this, I did it in like a black wash so that it would get dark but not super black. And then what I did was I did the rest of the body in this black wash to give it that kind of like black, dirty-ish look. And then I took this robe, which I disassembled, I took all the seams out, and I soaked it in acrylic black paint and water. I just put some acrylic black paint and water, and I just dipped the fabric in it and left it there for a while. Then I left it out to dry, and I cut it so I could make this like hooded piece. And you could see I cut for these horns. I still need to cut for these horns. I realized that these horns are not showing through. I did have to cut this piece free because if you look at this, it's attached right there, and I did want to get some of the fabric up under that. So I put fabric around the body here, and then I painted some of it with red, and I cut a strip and I put that on the front. Then, of course, the belt. I know that the one in the Book of Boba Fett only had one of these, but I just kind of did this red and brownish paint to kind of make it look leather worn. And then I put this like sash on the back just so it would be like the cape. And I think it turned out pretty decent. So that's my custom, and quickly how I turned this into this. And then I'm just going to show off some of the customs that I've done over the time. As you know, I painted this Princess Leia to be the comic book edition. It's just I added Padme's cape. It's a Hoth Leia that I just painted. I did a black chrysanthemum with like a kit. This is my custom Carson Teva, if you don't remember. I think that looks really cool. I'm still waiting for the official release of this one. I got a custom quill that I made out of a Rose figure. I got my custom Cobb Vanth figure here, and I got my Moff Gideon, of course, with General Veers' armor. Then I did this version of my Beskar Mandalorian. And then, of course, I did the lava boat driver back here. But this was one of my earlier ones where I did like a mud trooper, and I thought he turned out okay at the time, but now that I have that Han Solo with the mud trooper outfit, he kind of sits in a box. But anyways, this video was really about me wanting to show you this figure right here, and I think it turned out pretty decent, and I'm going to be pretty proud to put that up on my shelf. So if you ever find a Tusken Raider and you got a little bit of acrylic paints at home, you can make your own custom. It's super easy. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it, and don't forget, have a fantastic day.